Wait just a second. Before you even think about moving on to the next thing or scrolling away, I want you to stop and really listen to me. What I am going to share with you in the next few minutes has the power to completely change the way a woman looks at you and thinks about you. You see, most men go through their whole lives saying things that actually push women away or make them lose interest, and they do not even know they are doing it. It is like they are speaking a different language that just does not land right. But if you stay here with me, I am going to give you three very simple things to say. Three compliments that will make her keep thinking about you long after your talk is over. This is not about how you look or being super cool or using lines you found in a book. It is about something much deeper and more real than that. I want you to take a deep breath. Let go of any stress and focus your mind. Let me show you how to make a woman feel like you truly see her for who she is. Welcome to this special space where a group of caring experts wants to help you understand people better. Today we are looking at three powerful things you can say to create a deep feeling of closeness, the kind of connection that most men do not even know exists. Now, let me share a little secret from a woman who spends her life studying how people feel and act. Women do not dream about men who try too hard to be fancy. They dream about the man who understands the little things that make their hearts react. Giving a nice word can be powerful, yes, but only when those words touch the parts of her feelings that she usually keeps hidden away. Most men give compliments in ways that are very thin and easy to guess. They say things like, "You look beautiful," or "I like your hair," or "You have pretty eyes." Do you know what those words really do? Not much at all. They just fade away like a whisper in a storm. Every man says them, and because of that, they do not have any real weight or spark. They do not leave a memory. But when a kind word feels specific, personal, and like a surprise, something big changes in her mind. She does not just hear the words with her ears, she feels them in her heart, and they stay there. Many men do not realize how much women think about words and what they truly mean. A woman's heart lights up when a man notices something about her that she thought no one else would ever see. The world often tells men that women are very complicated and hard to understand, but the truth is simpler. They are just very in tune with their feelings. This is a way of seeing the world that most men are never taught to notice. When you learn how to talk to her in a way that speaks to her feelings and her heart, and not just her outside looks, you create a feeling inside her that she might not even understand herself. There are three types of kind words that cause this exact feeling. Once you know what they are, you will never want to go back to those empty phrases that make people forget who you are. These are not silly lines or tricks to get what you want. They are simple truths said in a way that touches a part of her that she usually keeps safe and protected. And yes, when you use them the right way, she will think about you. She will play your words back in her head over and over and imagine being with you more. But before I tell you the first one, you need to understand why it works so well. If you just say the words without really meaning them, they lose all their magic. Women do not just react to words. They react to the feeling a man creates when he notices something special that everyone else missed. That is why the first compliment is so important. It is very simple, but it hits the center of her heart with real power. You should say, "I love the way your mind works." When you say this, everything inside her takes a little break. Her breath, her busy thoughts, and even her walls come down. You are not just saying she is pretty or has a nice smile, which are things she hears from strangers all the time. Instead, you are saying you like something she values about herself. You are talking about something real that she has spent her whole life growing. Women really want to be noticed for who they are, not just for how they look. When you talk about her mind, her ideas, her clever thoughts, or her creative way of doing things, you are talking to the real person inside. Most men might just say you are smart, but that is a bit boring and easy to forget. When you show that you truly like her mind, her way of seeing things, or her gut feelings in a real way, it feels very close and special. This kind of noticing stays with her in a way that thin compliments never can. It makes her feel like you really see her, like you understand her, and like she matters. That is exactly the kind of feeling you want to leave behind. It becomes a memory she will play again and again, long after the talk is done. It feels like a real bridge between two people. Women imagine being with men who make them feel seen, not just looked at. Here is the big secret. Women start to like men who make their imagination grow. Nothing does that more than a kind word that makes her wonder what you really meant. She will think back on your talks, remember tiny things she told you, and wonder why you were the one to notice them. She will think about your words much more than you might think. That loop in her head keeps bringing her back to you. When you say, "I love the way your mind works," you show her that you see the part of her she usually keeps for herself. And believe me, women think a lot about men who can reach that hidden layer. If a kind word makes her feel curious and warm all at once, it becomes something she can never forget. This second one is even stronger because it reaches a place where women often feel like people do not get them. Every woman, no matter how strong she seems, has a private world inside. She has thoughts she does not tell anyone, worries she hides behind a laugh, or dreams she is afraid to talk about. When a man reaches that space with the right words, her heart does not just get soft, it opens up. The thing to say is, "There is something about your energy that stays with me." To a man, that might sound like a poem, but to a woman, it feels like a powerful pull. Women often wonder what people think of them. They worry about being too loud or too quiet or just like everyone else. When you say her energy stays with you, you show her that she has an effect on you that she cannot even control. You are not just talking about her hair or her job. You are noticing the way she feels to be around. This makes her feel very important. She is not just another person in your day. She has left a mark on you. When she hears this, she starts to wonder which part of her made you feel that way. That makes her imagine things and feel close to you as she thinks about you noticing her even when she was not trying to be noticed at all. This third compliment is very soft, warm, and much deeper than what most men ever say. Tell her, "I feel calmer when I talk to you." Women might like being told they are beautiful or fun, but when you tell her she brings you peace, you show her she has a power she might not even know she has. Women naturally want to be a source of peace for a man they care about, not because they want to fix him, but because they want to connect. This tells her she is not just exciting. She is helpful to your soul. She is not just someone you see. She is someone you want to come back to. The more a woman understands her own feelings, the more she will feel this deeply. So now you know the 3 things to say that do not just sound nice, but actually touch a woman's heart. Remember, it is not about being fancy or perfect. It is about noticing her, connecting with her, and showing that you see the parts of her that most people just walk past. Use these words with your whole heart. Be honest and be calm. You will create moments she remembers forever. A real heart-to-heart connection is what makes you a man she can never forget, not tricks or lines. Pay attention, speak from your heart, and watch how kind words can change everything. If this helped you, please stay close to us for more. And write the word "noticed" in the comments. If this gave you a new way to look at things, let me know you are ready to be a man whose presence is never forgotten.